Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Five Questions with Tina. Today is episode five, and it features my amazing, beautiful, glorious, genius friend, Rusanda Panfili. Hi.
Mwah. What an introduction, Tina. Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm so happy to see you again and to be part of this.
Yay, I'm so happy that you can do this. So, a little bit of information about Rusanda for those of you who might not know. I don't think there's very many people who don't know who Rusanda is, but anyway, just in case, Rusanda plays the violin. She is also a composer and arranger from Moldova, and she's currently based in Austria. Rusanda is classically trained, but also active in many other genres of music, such as film music, world music, and electronic music, and lots of other stuff. And we met through Hans Zimmer Live. So we have been touring together since 2016 for Hans Zimmer Live. And she also tours as a solo violinist with the World of Hans Zimmer, which I guested on, oh my gosh, right before the apocalypse. So in fall of 2019. Yeah, that's a little bit about how we met. And I figure we can just jump right into the questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I am
Okay.
super ready.
Okay. Question number one. What is your favorite pizza?
Oh my God. I was not expecting this question. But I should have expected this question, knowing you
You
so
should have
well.
expected. Yes, yes.
I guess I'm a vegetarian, so I love cheese and I love all kinds of things. So I would say quattro
Yeah.
formaggi.
Oh, okay. Any type of crust in particular or
I mean, I like the really thin pizza, I think northern Italian pizza, which is very, very thin and very crispy.
yeah.
I don't like a lot of dough. So that would be, yeah, my choice. But I also like, the mozzarella and fresh tomatoes and basil, which
Yeah.
is very fresh. So I
Uh,
sometimes don't know how to decide between the two.
it sounds delicious and this conversation is very bad for my diet because I'm trying to lose weight right now. Okay.
I'm hungry.
Okay, question number two. What are your other hobbies and passions outside of music?
Outside of music. Well, I started painting several years ago, and I think it became, I wouldn't say a passion, but like a hobby and a type of therapy for me because I had trouble sleeping. So I started just painting to calm my mind down, I think.
Uh-huh.
And somehow I see the combination between music and colors and just painting is kind of goes together because I see music a lot of times in colors. So
Yeah.
I just started fading, and it stayed with me. I love to do that, and besides that, I love dancing.
Yeah.
I danced a lot when I was starting with 14, and so South American dances and stuff like
Ooh, sexy.
that.
Awesome. Uh, okay, so you are like super, obviously super fit, and super beautiful. You do amazing makeup, amazing hair, all of that, which I admire so much. So, do you have a self care routine, like a specific one with like health, diet, exercise? And so many people, I mean, everybody's always conscious of it, but me in particular, and I'm always obsessed in trying to like, lose weight and be healthier. So, what's your routine?
Yeah, I think it's very hard for us because we live such extreme lives and we often go on tour and our schedules just go upside down. So it's really hard to keep some kind of beauty routine so that you have glowy skin and everything is perfect and you don't always get the food that you need and you want. So it's quite difficult. I find it very difficult to be a musician and have that really healthy lifestyle. But when I'm at home, I cook myself. I like to cook a lot at home. And as I mentioned, I'm a vegetarian, so I focus on plant based meals. And I figured out slowly, step by step, what kind of things don't really suit me well. So I think that's one step to having maybe better skin or feeling better in your body. Also, maybe kind of dealing with weight fluctuations, let's say that way. Um, I like to keep fit by just kind of being very active. I like to walk a lot, and I don't have a specific sport that I do.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm not allowed to do most of the sports, or at least I have a feeling that I'm not allowed to do
Oh.
it because of my hands, you know. I
Yeah,
did try a lot of also some extreme sports like kite surfing, but I kind of really realized that it's very dangerous for me to do something like that. So it's mostly gym, Pilates, yoga, girly stuff like that.
yeah. Nerdy,
um,
I do it too.
Yes, I love that. I mean, when I'm home, just kind of home workout with own body weight. And um,
Yeah,
yeah, I think it's kind of just keeping a clean face most of the time when I don't have to wear makeup. I really don't. And
yeah.
as much as I love to do it, I love makeup. I think for me, it's maybe like painting somehow. Like you start to paint your face from zero.
Uh, yes, for me, it's potato and then Tina's. So yes, I completely understand.
No, no, you look beautiful without makeup also, but kind of
Uh,
makeup empowers us, I think. So for an
yeah,
artist, it's really important to find the way to kind of, how to put your makeup on and feel just, empowered.
yeah.
Yeah, and touring together, we have done a lot of makeup
I was just gonna
sessions
say that. Yeah,
together.
makeup sessions, and then after the show, what do we do?
Used to
If
sleep
you
so
guys saw
slowly.
Rusana and I backstage after the shows, you would be like, "What is happening?" We're like little, what is
Oh
it?
my
Little
god.
animals, like
We were like trolls.
gorging on
I
food.
remember feeling like a troll, like kind of not even
I feel like I
talking
was
after the concert.
yeah, like squatting in a corner, just like eating all the leftover food.
Yeah, I think that people cannot really imagine us doing that, but I have to say that I had the most fun I could ever have with you on tour. Sharing the room, the backstage room with
Oh,
you
yeah.
has brought me some really amazing memories. So, you know, um, so yeah, yeah, makeup, very important.
Yeah, that's good. I agree. Okay, very good. Well, speaking of concerts and backstage stuff, tell me about for question number 4. What is the most memorable? This could be good or bad, or both if you want. Most memorable concert experience that you've had because you've had so many.
Oof, it's kind of hard to say that, right? I don't know
Yeah,
what about you, but for me, I mean, there have been a few moments in my life that I always kind of look back to, and they have been big milestones in my life as an artist. I guess the
yeah,
very first one was when I had my debut with the orchestra as a little
yeah,
12-year-old Rusanda, playing classical music. That was very intense for me to stand in front of a big orchestra for the first time. It's quite an
yeah,
incredible feeling. And then I have to say number 2 would be our first concert with Hans Zimmer live in Wembley, because
yeah.
I never experienced such an audience before. Coming from the classical world, we play like for
Right.
biggest halls maybe 6,000 7,000 maximum, and there you are in the Wembley Stadium with I don't know how many 18,000 people just screaming like
Yeah,
crazy, where you can
yeah,
barely even
yeah,
hear your track, and it was just an
yeah,
incredible feeling. So that
yeah.
definitely was a really important moment in my life, realizing that I love that,
Yes, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to
very
go back on the
powerful.
road.
Oh, me
Hopefully
too.
in the spring if everything goes smoothly. So it should be good.
Yes, I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to be back on stage with you. And
Oh,
I guess a really important and very nice tour is awaiting us, because we are preparing
yeah.
a completely new Hans Zimmer live show, and it's just such an
Yes.
exciting experience to start learning new stuff and new arrangements, and just getting back with the whole group is gonna be amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so question number 5, and this is something that I've thought about myself, so I was curious to see what you think. If you were to make babies one day, would you want them to be musicians? And why?
That's a tough question, right? Because
Yeah.
somehow I do see music in my life as an incredible gift.
Yeah.
and a way to express myself in ways that I could never express myself through any other way. And
Right.
I think that any child, no matter if it's going to pursue a career as a musician, I think it's really great if they learn an instrument or just have music in their lives, especially at early age. It makes the brain develop in another way. I think they have a certain different kind of sensibility towards information in general, just because music is so complex, so it pushes your brain to directions that you would normally not maybe go to. And
Hmm.
if I think that I would just want a happy child, and if they would want to be musicians, I would support that
Yeah.
totally. And
Right.
if there might be a safer profession for them, I might encourage that as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Okay, we're on the same page. Okay.
yeah.
And finally, okay, what is, I always ask people after the 5 questions, what is one piece of advice or anything that you want to say? This is your platform to, do you have advice for people? You want to
Listen
sing
to
a
Tina.
song?
look at look at all Tina's podcasts. Listen to Tina,
Stop.
take her advices, because man, girl, you are amazing. Like, I learned so much
Oh,
from you, and I am so grateful to know you, to have you in my life, because
oh,
you
me
have
too.
always been kind of a really big example of how someone can make it on her own, as well as a woman in our industry. I'm not going to be silent about that. I think it's
Yeah.
big difference, and it's hard for us. And just the way you are empowering also towards your colleagues, you are amazing, and I love you very much.
Oh no, thank you. I didn't pay
Mm.
her to say this, I promise you guys.
Literally, like, there is no way to say how how amazing you really are as a person, because as a musician you are amazing, everybody knows, but who gets to know you
Oh,
personally, it's really fantastic to know you.
especially when I'm in a corner like snorting food.
That is especially for that moment. It's it's absolutely formidable, amazing.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. All of Rosanna's information and links will be below, so please check her out. She is absolutely amazing, fantastic. So many music videos and tutorials and other stuff, so be sure to follow her. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks, Rosanna, for being on this episode.
You,
Mwah.
Tina.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.